Hey guys, Build Out here. Super excited about this video. And in this video, we're going to talk about PMO org changes. But what we're going to really focus on is the impact to the PMO resources. And I think that's so important, especially as the PMO leader who's making org changes on a regular basis, because that's your job. For good or for bad, you're going to have to keep changing your PMO and changing the structure of your PMO based on business need. Who am I? My name is Bill Dow. I want to do a quick introduction. I have 30 plus years of hands-on experience. I've ran 10 PMOs over the last 20 years across 4 different companies. I've written and published 6 books. I'm a coach, a mentor. I've got online classes. I've been a speaker around the world, from London, England, to Las Vegas, to Toronto, to San Diego, to Vancouver, right? You name it, I've been a presenter there. So in this video, like I said, we're going to talk about organizational changes, but specifically honing in on what does it mean to the resources? Because a lot of times resources take this personally. A lot of times they can't unpack that there's a business reason for making this change. They often take it very personally, and you as a PMO leader, you've got to get on top of that. Let's dive into this. Wait. Before we do, I got to ask you a quick question. As a PMO leader, what are you doing to help your resources through these resource changes? You're obviously making PMO structure changes. That happens all the time, right? I've done 10 PMOs. I've done tons and tons of these org structure changes, so you've got to be doing that as well. But comment below, because I would love to understand, how are you helping your resources through resource changes and PMO changes and manager changes, really, right? So really important. So how do you do it? What do you do? So let me give you some best practices. One of the things I think you can talk about is really about the advantages of doing this, right? Some of the advantages of going to a new manager, right? And so when you think about typical PMO org changes, it's often functional managers have changed out. A bunch of PMO resources are reporting to this one manager. Something changes, they leave the company, they change priorities, they get a promotion, and now these resources have to go work for this new manager. So how do you help them through this process, right? So what I have done is really focused on the employee, really focused on, hey, wait a second. This is not personal. This is not a direct reflection of the work you're doing. This is a business change. This is a priority change, and we need to change the PMO based on that priority change. And that's really important to call out and really help your resources through that path. But let's think about it. What's another thing we can do? Well, we can highlight the advantages of going to a new manager. For example, a new manager is going to bring new ideas. A new manager is going to bring new perspectives, right? Something that the old manager may not have, a new manager will bring that. A new manager will have different skills. A new manager will have different backgrounds, right? So again, something that the old manager didn't have, they had their own skills, they had their own backgrounds, but a new manager is going to bring something different. You're going to come on to a new team. So you've got new team dynamics. So you've got a new set of peers that you're going to work with. And that's exciting as well, right? Because again, new perspectives, new energy, right? New connections to other people. I mean, again, these can be really positive. I love doing org changes. I love shaking things up. Because, often I really do focus on making sure the employee understands it's not about them, it's about a change in the business priority. So yeah, changes are not good and we don't do it randomly. But when it happens, it just provides this new energy and new excitement, and I love doing it. Again, change is a part of life. If you want to grow and mature your PMO and you want to run a world-class PMO, you have to embrace change. You have to look at this as just another stepping stone to move your organization forward and move the maturity in your PMO and really embrace this, right? Embrace the growth side of it, the energy side of it, the exciting part of it, while all still managing the feelings and the perspectives of the resources. because a lot of times the resources are doing their programs and they're doing their projects, and they're not necessarily connected to running the organization, which you as a PMO leader need to be. And so that sometimes they take it personally. It's often not personal. It's hardly ever personal. It's always about it changing, and the dynamics are changing in the manager's priorities or promotions or something along those lines. So again, that's different in every organization. I want to pass those tips and best practices. If you like this video, please like it, hit the subscribe, comment below. My name is Bill Dow. I'll see you online. Thank you.